Hi, I'm Rachel, and this video is going to show how to use a kattan with a newborn. Your kattan carrier has two parts. There's the sash, and then there's the carrier. The first thing I'm going to do is find the loop on the carrier, and I'm going to make sure that the fabric inside of the loop is not twisted and that it's nice and even, so I don't see any bunches or twists there. This step will just help your comfort later on. So I see nothing is twisted. I can see there's a loop here, that's not twisted, and a loop over here, that's not twisted. Then I'm going to take this loop, I'm going to hold the kattan like it's a necklace, then I'm going to bring it over my head like that, so the loop is directly in the back. Now I'm going to take one hand through each of these two bigger loops. Alright, and so now that I've done that, the loop that I put behind me is way high on my back. The very first thing I want to do is take that loop, pull it down a little bit. If it's lower on my back, I'm going to be a bit more comfortable. Alright, so I've got that nice and low on my back. I'm going to spread the fabric over my shoulder so that it's comfortable for me on both sides. And I'm going to check that this is still not twisted. Alright, lovely. Alright, so at this point I'm ready to get my baby. I'm going to put my hands inside of the kattan and stretch the fabric down like this so I can see that there's still plenty of room to put a baby, even though it does look pretty tight. Kattan sizing really does matter. If you want it to be nice and snug. If it's too loose, your baby will end up a little bit low, and you can contact the company and they can help you if you're having trouble with getting the right size or trying to tell if yours is sized. You can also go to your local baby wearing educator and get help deciding if yours fits you or not. Alright, so I'm holding my baby on my shoulder like I'm going to burp him. This is Ben. He's 1 month old, but about 12 pounds, so he's a little bit bigger than your average 1 month old. But we're still going to position him the same way you would position another newborn in this carrier. So I'm going to take one hand under one loop and guide this foot through. Then I'm going to shift him to my other shoulder. Lean back slightly so he's well supported, and I'm going to bring the other leg through this loop. And as you can see, he's sort of stretching into his little newborn tuck leg position here. This is exactly how I want his legs to be positioned. His knees are higher than his bottom, and his legs are comfortably in that narrow spread squat. He's a little high on my neck just because I started him in a burp carry, so I'm going to just lower a little, shift down, till he's perfectly positioned so his head is nice and high on my chest where I can easily kiss him. I'm going to find the loop that's underneath, which is this side, and I'm going to spread this one out first. So I'm going to spread this all the way across his back. I'm going to take it from this knee over to this knee, like that. And I'm going to spread it all the way up and over his shoulder so he's very well supported with this one. Then I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Find the edge. I'm going to spread it all the way from this knee to that knee, and then up and over his back. I want to keep it from covering his face. I don't want it to cover his face like that. If that is happening, I could pull the shoulder away, like that. Or I could take the fabric and flip it out just a little bit. So I've taken the top edge here, and I'm flipping it away from his face. That way his face is fully uncovered. I can look down and see his cute little cheeks. Since my baby is asleep, and he stayed asleep while I put him in here, which is pretty cool, a lot of times when he's asleep, he likes the back of his head covered. So I'm going to take this side and cover just the very back of his head to his ear, but no further. And you can see that his chin is high off of his chest. He's very snug and well supported here. If he was awake, he wouldn't want this on his head, and that's fine. They like to look around and move their heads when they're awake. And the next thing I'm going to do is get my sash, and I'm bending over to support baby as I bend over, and I'll get this sash, and I'm going to take this, put it nice and high on his back, pull it tight, and then I'm going to tie a double knot behind my back. This sash adds a little bit extra support to the carry, making it even more comfortable for you. It also adds a little extra support for baby's back, so as baby's growing and wants to lean or look around, baby's really well supported in there. So there we have newborn, front carry, and a kattan. Thanks.